Delicatessen is a term meaning delicacies, or fine foods. In English, delicatessen originally meant only this specially prepared food. In time, the delicatessen store where this food was sold came to be called a delicatessen, and in this sense is often abbreviated to deli. Etymology. Delicatessen is a German loanword that first appeared in English in 1889. It is the plural form of delicates. In German, it was originally a French loanword, de copyright delicates, meaning delicious things. The root word is the Latin adjective delicatus, meaning giving pleasure, delightful, pleasing. The modern German version is spelled delicatessen, which may have helped support the alternative popular etymology that the essen part of the word derives from the German verb essen, or the noun das Essen. This would imply that the word is a compound of the German words delicat and essen. Europe. In Europe, delicatessen has a different meaning than in the United States as it designates top-quality foodstuffs, stores and counters. In German-speaking countries a common synonym is Feinkost, and the shops that sell them are called Feinkostler. Department stores often have a Delicatessenabteilung. Luxury food shops in Europe include Fortune in Paris, Dorma in Munich, Germany, Harrods and Fortnum and Mason in London and Peg in Milan. While small US-style delicatessens may also be found in Europe, they still tend towards the luxury market. In Russia, the shops that offer something close to US-style delis are called kulinaria and mostly offer various salads and main courses. The delicacy meats and cheeses, both cold-cut and sliced, are always sold in separate sections. The practice of making sandwiches to order is absent in both, and is limited to fast food stores like the Subway franchise. The famous Ilisyevsky food store in the center of Moscow, on the other hand, resembles a delicatessen store in the European sense, complete with luscious Vinda decor. This historic establishment was preserved by the Soviets from the Tsarist era and was meant to serve as an exhibition piece of the Russian food industry, carrying the most difficult-to-obtain delicacies. Delicatessens may also provide specialist food from other countries and cultures which is not readily available in local food stores. Canada. In Canada, both uses of the term delicatessen are found. Immigrants from Europe often use the term in a manner consistent with its original German meaning, but as in the United States, delis can be either strictly take-out, or mixed take-out and sit-down restaurants. Australia. In most of Australia, delicatessen retains the standard European meaning. Large grocery supermarket chains often incorporate a specific deli department, and there is an abundance of stand-alone independent delicatessens across all parts of the country. Both formats offer a range of cured meats, sausage, pickled vegetables, dips, breads and olives. The term deli is also used to denote a small convenience store or milk bar in the states of Western Australia and South Australia, and some such businesses use deli in their business name. Traditional delicatessens exist in these regions. The term continental delicatessen is sometimes used to specify the European version. United States. In the United States, a delicatessen store, or deli, is a type of business that could be described as a synthesis of a grocery store and a fast food restaurant. The delicatessen store offers a wider and fresher menu than those found at chain fast food restaurants, rarely employing fry machines and routinely preparing sandwiches to order. They may also serve hot foods kept on a steam table, like a cafeteria. They sell cold cuts by weight and prepare party trays. Delicatessen stores vary greatly in size but are typically not as large as grocery stores. In areas with high rents for retail space, delicatessen stores are often quite small. In addition to made-to-order sandwiches, many U.S. delicatessens offer made-to-order green salads. Equally common is a selection of prepared pasta, potato, chicken, tuna, shrimp, or other variety of wet salads, displayed underneath the counter and bought by weight or on a sandwich. Pre-cooked chicken, shrimp, cheese, or eggplant dishes are found frequently. Delis can be either strictly take-out, a sit-down restaurant, or mixture of both. In order to provide an opportunity for a complete meal, delicatessens also offer a wide variety of beverages, usually pre-packaged soft drinks, coffee, tea, milk, etc. Potato chips and similar products are available in some variety, some pre-packaged, others store-made and cellophane wrapped. Alongside these primarily brunch and dinner products, a delicatessen might also offer a number of additional items geared towards the breakfast eater, including pancakes, bacon, sausage, waffles, omelets and baked goods, yogurt, and warm egg breakfast sandwiches. Newspapers and small food items such as candy and mints are also usually available for purchase. Delicatessen menus vary by region and ethnic diversity of the area. While urban delis rely on ethnic meats, supermarket delis usually rely more on meats that mirror the packaged meats for sale in the store. One of the best examples of regional variation is in the southeast, where ham, not sold in Jewish delis, is often the most common meat sold. Delicatessens can come from a variety of cultural traditions. In the United States, many are Jewish delicatessens, both kosher and kosher style. As a result of this, Americans refer to those that specialize in Italian and German cuisine as European delicatessens. In Seattle, the term deli is often used to indicate take-out restaurants mainly serving Vietnamese bar and H-ma sandwiches, particularly in Little Saigon and the University District. The American equivalents of European-style delicatessens are known as gourmet food stores. Urban affiliation: the North American delicatessen distribution is skewed towards cities, particularly older cities that are less car-oriented, thus favoring walk-in traffic. New York is known for its delis, and many delicatessens outside of New York call themselves New York-style delis to evoke images of the traditional New York City delicatessen. List of notable delicatessens: United States, 2nd Avenue Deli, a deli in Manhattan's East Village, now located on 3rd Avenue, Cantor's, Fairfax District of Los Angeles, Carnegie Deli, a deli in Midtown Manhattan near Carnegie Hall. Katz's Deli, on the Lower East Side of Manhattan, Manny's Cafeteria and Delicatessen, Chicago. Nate N.L. Delicatessen, Beverly Hills, California. Brent's Deli in Northridge and Westlake Village, California. The #1 voted restaurant and delicatessen by Zagat for 17 years. Zingerman's Delicatessen, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Katzinger's Delicatessen, Columbus, Ohio. Langer's Deli, in the MacArthur Park neighborhood of Los Angeles. Glorioso's Italian Market on Brady Streets in Milwaukee. Zabar's, on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Barney Greengrass, the #1 delicatessen and Zagat for over 10 years on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Kenny and Zook's, in Portland, Oregon, the first artisan Jewish deli in North America making all of its foods from scratch. Wise Sons, in San Francisco's Mission District, one of a handful of new Jewish delis devoted to local and sustainable deli. Stopsky's Delicatessen, on Mercer Island near Seattle, where the motto is Tradition Updated. Marland, in Brooklyn, New York, committed to breathing new life into old world traditions. Shapiro's Delicatessen, in Indianapolis, Indiana, kosher-style delicatessen has been serving the Indianapolis community for more than 107 years. Canada, Ben's Deluxe Delicatessen and Restaurant in Montreal. Schwartz's, a landmark smoked meat restaurant in Montreal. Kaplanski's Delicatessen, Toronto's best house-cured hand-sliced smoked meat. Germany, Dormer, a store for delicacies in Munich, UK. Fortnum and Mason, Piccadilly, London. Bloom's Restaurant, a famous 100-year-old kosher Jewish deli with several locations in London. Godfrey C. Williams and Son, a 135-year-old deli, renowned in the north of England for its quality cheese, coffee, and cooked meats. Located in Sandbach, Cheshire. See also: Osteria, Trattoria, references. External links, media related to delicatessens at Wikimedia Commons.